love it, dude.
Okay, I like it, dude. I was saying you look like I didn't think of it until this moment that you look like Keith from The Vow.
Wait, which one's Keith again?
Bring up Keith.
The guy, the
Keith
dude.
Raniere. Oh, the main guy.
Yeah.
Should I watch that?
Shit, I guess I kind of do, don't I?
Should I get into The Vow? Fargo just started. I got to catch up on
I
that.
already told you should get into The Vow. I told you this.
Stop.
I just got in this
steer you
weekend.
wrong, Dan. You got to get in with a beard.
Dude, shaved Andy. Shaved
You gotta
Andy.
get with the beard.
Yeah, he kind of has the old butt cut that I used to rock.
Sex cult.
Glasses.
Sex cult.
Sex
Andy.
code Andy. Sex code Andy.
I
There
do
it
love
is.
volleyball.
Oh, I believe you.
Why does this guy play a ton of volleyball?
Dude, so much fun.
It's one of the things. It's one of the things for some reason. One of gazillion reasons I would never follow this dweebus is that he tries to convince everybody that we have to get together and play midnight volleyball. I would offer. I'd go. I'll come, but we have to make it basketball, and the chicks got to just watch.
He goes,
And then he goes, no, it's got to be everyone playing a significantly queefier sport. And then I would be like, dude, I like everything else. I'm into the branding. I want to fuck chicks. I want to fuck you. You seem like a good dude, but I'm out, dude. This is ridiculous.
He goes, no, it's pretty fun. We're going to play 5-on-5, and we're going to go to 21, and we're going to have classic beach volleyball rules.
And I'm like, nah, I can't do it, dude. I need to show these girls. I got to show them how I can cut my crossover and
No
bang
one
it over
ever,
a few times.
no one ever talks about how cults lose people on the small stuff, like the paperwork or the events you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the style. Like, yeah, I don't look good in a one piece anything, so I can't.
Like telling Heaven's Gate, you're like, so we got to all wear the same sneakers? I just don't know. I like
Yeah, he
being
goes,
my own
like-
style.
It's like, dude, black sneakers make my feet look fat. I'm not going to be found like that.
He's like, but that's when you'll ascend to heaven. And like,
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. I hear you. I do.
I
I
understand.
clear, but I got to tell you this is that like my small ankles are one of my saving graces on my big fat body. So let me just say,
Got a nice
I can't be found with like, oh my God, there's this old man. Oh, and a guy with cankles. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to be identified like
just
that.
telling Koresh you don't want to.
Jay, I feel like you're underestimating. Yeah, I feel like you could play some volleyball, bro.
No, buddy, listen. I could definitely probably play some volleyball. I'm just saying, I don't want to play volleyball. I want to go.
Why? Volleyball's
Keith,
fun.
Keith,
Join us.
I'll join your cult. I'm not going to play volleyball. I get the chicks and the whole thing. It's great. All these dipshit fucking Canadian actresses.
Yeah, dude. He's walking around with his stupid volleyball knee pads on. Oh, I hate him.
Dude,
Oh, man.
Canadian actresses are the dumbest women in history. You heard it here first.
Well, we found out too about these Canadian actresses. Is
Yeah.
they're the second crop. There was an older crop of women that got weeded out about 9 years ago, and this is just the new young
Dude.
crop of.
It was the
his
new season of
cousin.
Battlestar Galactica. For some reason, they were all on that show.
Yeah, the whole cast of Battlestar Galactica came to bang. No one cared except Christine and her old roommate.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, wow, Battlestar Galactica. And you're like, cool, we get it. It was
This
a
was
big
one of
deal.
the show. Can you imagine of all the things Christine knows nothing about in reference wise? She said one time, she goes, "Oh, I remember that person was on Battlestar Galactica." Like this is years ago. I go, what? She goes, "Oh yeah, I love that show." Like Battlestar Galactica. You love Battlestar Galactica? That's one of the shows you were into.
Yo, man, people
Loved
are
it.
fucking into it. You got to understand, Battlestar Galactica had a fan base that would, like, I feel like beat up Star Trek's fucking fan base. Battlestar
No.
Galactica, people were into it, dude.
I'm not talking about the one when we were kids. I'm talking about the newer one.
Reboot.
Oh,
Fucking awesome.
I'm talking about the original. OG.
No, this is new. These girls aren't. These are younger girls. They were in Battlestar Galactica, the newer one, and they are dolts.
You don't know about this?
No.
Going to use the bathroom in the plane, which to me seems weird.
Really?
Yeah.
His idea is called Consumer's Bible, and I'd like you to meet this impressive young man. Keith, happy to see you again.
Yes, happy to see you too.
It's an amazing idea.
Yes, well, sometimes it even amazes me.
I mean, front to back,
Doinks.
moron. Jacob's in love with one of them, and I go, "Do feel better about yourself, Jacob, and don't. You could do better than a girl who decided to marry another cult member who we have to refer to as Nippy.
Nippy.
He's an
Oh,
adult.
God.
He's an adult.
She is.
He's a fucking
This is the
adult. She's a
dumbest
moron.
They
Dude,
all are.
I feel like I'm
They're
going
all
to.
fucking zero. They're all
They're all
such
idiots.
Dummies.
You know what this guy was relying on? The idea that these fucking nitwits, when they realize they're in a cult, they feel so stupid, and they feel too stupid that they're not even going to tell the world because they're going to be like, I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. And instead they go, we're telling the world. And you're just telling a story of you being moronic.
They're all
at
morons.
its highest level. It's so stupid. And they go, you're so brave to tell the story. Like, you're not brave to tell the story. You're an idiot for doing it.
But what I see are the effects.
I know.
The effects are
But you don't have
our company is falling apart.
You don't have the experience of leadership.
Okay.
You don't have the experience of preserving people's lives with what you say. And the truth of the matter is, if
in a
it
way,
takes
neither
me,
do you.
Yes, I do.
You fucking shithead. Oh, hey, you guys want to go come over and get branded and call somebody a master and you have to call them for everything you do. You got to go, master, I just woke up. May I brush my teeth, master? Master, can I have breakfast, please? Can I have these things for breakfast?
It floors me, man.
Jacob, did you like the one that was on Smallville? Was that the one you liked? Allison Mack?
No.
She was Battlestar Galactica. No, that's Kristen Krieg or
They
something.
really infected the set of BG.
I thought that was going to be your new term for hot girls. You go, dude, she's total Battlestar Galactica.
Dude. She's so
Every
Buck
time-
Rogers. She doesn't even know it.
Every time this one girl refers to her husband Nippy like we say Dan and Jay, it makes my blood boil.
It makes my
Just-
blood boil.
What does she do? What does she do?
They
I'll tell
just
you what.
refer
It's
to
one
me
of
so
those,
casually, and I can't take them seriously at all because they're trying to, deprogram these other people.
yeah, by the way,
They
his
just go,
name- his
yeah, I'm
name's
just
Nippy.
worried about Nippy.
His name's Nippy. Let me tell you something. Only a person named Nippy would be there when he's like, hey, hon, I think I joined a sex cult today and I got branded by another guy's initials. Will you support me in trying to leave? You're like, I can't have children with somebody that's retarded.
Why is his name Nippy?
No one, it's never acknowledged.
Great question.
It's just his nickname. It's just what he's called.
Because
Yeah.
Nippy's a name where it can sound
His name's not Nipolis.
Nippuel.
Frank O'Toole.
Nipuel.
Nipuel. Oh, Nipuel? Yeah, it's a classic Argentinian name. Yeah. I want to know.
Nipothin.
Up with Nippy Glazer?
Nipothin is hilarious. Oh, Nipothin's my father. Please call me Nippy.
Yeah, no, please, I'm Nippy. Oh shit! Yeah, they call him Nippy, and with no explanation why. And she has to go back and say it, and it's like, and then me and Nippy have to take on this big stupid company. It is not this guy. I gotta dare I say, unless you're a child, you deserve what happens to you being in this fucking cult. You deserve,
I say that
you deserve
every
to be in a.
episode.
You deserve to be in a 7-way relationship with a fucking shithead who loves. I'm sorry, earmuffs Andy, who likes that fucking jag-off sport of midnight volleyball.
Oh God, dude, being in a polyamorous, is that what it is? How would you say that?
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous.
Yeah, but none of them know, and then they're in it.
But being in a polyamorous relationship than having to talk about volleyball, where you're like,
Oh my Christ!
What?
And he really has here's why volleyball relates to life.
He goes, so
yes.
check this out. I said it. Right? I'm setting it for Tiffany, and she knows she's going for the spike. But meanwhile, we're down 17-15, so we've got to get this in. It gets aced. It's an ace. And you're like, I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Let me tell you why it's not basketball. Let me tell you why it's not basketball. Because black people aren't fucking stupid enough to fall for this. There's no black people involved in this.
Zero.
We saw the first ones last night, and it was like they came to like a thing where like a recruiting thing, but they're just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, all right, later.
They just showed up and they went, oh hell no.
There's no black people in this thing because they're not moronic enough to fucking goes, LaShonda, now I need you to brand my initials on you and call me master and you're my slave. What? Also, to your master, whoever it is. So Dan, let's say me and you were in this thing, right?
Sure.
And it's cool. You could be my master.
Oh, sick.
And I'm your slave, and I have to call and ask you everything. And also, what I have to do for you against myself is I have to go. And while you're my master and you control me, I want to know how much I'm putting in trust into you. I'm going to also give you Oh, here's that one time I forgot I took a picture of Justin sucking my cock. And
Collateral.
Collateral.
Yeah, collateral. Or, or like, here's a video of me trying to helicopter my dick and then crying because it doesn't helicopter.
Yeah, that's the vow.
Right. And
So
then you
can't
have
break that vow.
And then what's crazy is, so when some of these people just get donked in the head one day and kind of just go like, wait a second, I'm branded. I just realized now that it's not by the way, they go, it's a brand that represents the 4 elements. And then it only goes on to explain 3 elements. They say it's like a mountain and like
the skyline.
The skyline and the river.
Okay.
And it's what it is. It's a combination, different directions. It's the guy's initials, and also Allison Mack's initials. It's like both of the.
Yeah, it's a KR and AM.
That's this thing, and they get branded. They go, wait a fucking second. Like, wait, now this is too far. I'm branded with someone's initials. I thought it was something else, and I'm in this group. So then they go,
right by their puss.
Right by their puss. Now, Dan, picture this. So,
puss.
me and you joined this cult, like maybe I was in it first, you were in it first, whoever. But either way, we're both in it. We both believe in it. And now I don't believe in it. But you're still Dan to me, right?
Sure.
So I feel like I could call you, and when I go or I go, Dan, hey, listen, like this thing's like weird and it's getting out of hand for me, and like I'm out of this. So like this is sorry, the master slave thing's done, and also like I need back those videos I gave you of me doing that weird shit. And then, like you're just going to be like, all right, dude, I'll drop it over, come grab it whenever. And then what they're getting is the feedback's going like, well, it'd be like all of a sudden, Dan, you go, I mean, it's just you did make a promise that you were going to have these videos, and like I just don't feel right giving them back to you. And they're like, yeah, well, Dan, I get it, buddy, but
I go, no, Jay, I get that you get that, and I'm just letting you know that now that I have these videos. I just think I should hold on to them.
That's exactly how they talk, dude.
Yeah, and I'm going, I go, Dan, the exercise. It's an exercise. It wasn't our lives. Like let's the game that we're playing here for is over. Like you're not my master. I'm not your slave. This is an actual quote. She's like, you're not my master. I'm not your slave. Like this is great. Give me back my pictures. And there's like. Just wouldn't seem like it would be right to give them back because I'm not holding you accountable for what you're doing now, and it's just like this bonkers thing like that where they rope them out like that. But still, once you're in for that, it's just weird. I don't like you, Dan, as close as we are. You couldn't convince me. It's like, and then you give me dirty pictures of yourself that are really humiliating, and then I will be your master. And I go, dude, it all sounds great. I can't even find the downside. It seems ridiculous to even get into it so they're hard to feel bad for.
Well, also something that I don't think's been clarified to Dan is that this particular thing is all women. This is not men that are masters and women. It's
like a subsect within the greater cult.
Group.
Yes, queens, and this shows women.
That's how they get them. Like, we're strong. Like, you get them like, we're strong. And then eventually, but by the way, there's
only one man involved. It's a bracket system of women that all lead to one man.
There's a bracket system of who gets to fuck this dude.
Yeah.
So,
Dude,
I'd say he probably fucks 2. He probably fucks on every bracket. He fucks down to the Elite 8. And then they move on, and then then a couple years later, there's another batch that are in the bracket.
Andy, you're a genius.
I love what you've done with this thing.
Have him playing volleyball. Wait, so he just plays a game of volleyball with him and 9 girls?
No. So the volleyball is everybody in the group.
That's the big group. So like this secret women's group is like a subsect within the bigger cult.
Got it.
That's only for the
everybody's part of NXIVM, which is like the hey, you can start your own business and be your own boss because but basically it's also. And then, by the way, you also have to have money to join this.
Of course you do.
Like you already got to have
an executive success program.
Yeah, when you're getting ripped off, it always costs money.
Look at the tattoo.
Right.
Jacob loves this.
All the time of people.
I don't love
this
her.
one's the biggest dope. All these people have that same mentality. They all talk with like that faux intellectual kind of cliche. And they all like you willingly joined this thing because you thought your life was going to be better by like group exercise building. So like that's your personality to begin with. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You have to go. People like learn how. Like if you were like, hey, want to go to a 3 or 5 day excursion with strangers who are also interested in game, and like you say like networking events. I'm just too awkward to do that. Christine, go back to that picture again.
Right.
It's unrelated. I want to say something about picture you just had up.
Nippy's wife.
It's off subject completely.
Nippy's wife.
But let me just say, because everyone's always coming at me for my interest in Bush. If there was some hairs poking out of the side there, wouldn't it be a little bit of a hotter picture? Just because you're like, ooh, she's showing her beef. Now, right there would be beaver hair there to some degree, but you're not seeing it because she shaves it off, and now you're just like, that's just on her stomach, basically.
Yeah. It got branded off so bad they can't grow back.
Yeah, which is
they were colorized.
She goes, my pussy hair won't grow back.
Sorry, I think I cost you some of your puzzle hair.
But I can't think of a society group that I could ever be invited to that you were like, we have to brand you. Now, here's the thing. If it was like, if you join the society and we brand you, you get like $2 million, say.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, and I wouldn't sign any, but if it came down to anything where you're like, but you couldn't leave tomorrow and laugh about this with your friends, I'd be like, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
It's such a weird following culture. These people are preying on nitwits. There are so many nitwits.
Anyone ever told you the Earth is flat?
Yeah, dude. I mean, nothing blows my mind anymore. Like cults, especially with all the documentaries out and what everyone falls for, and how dumb I know I am. Whenever I see this, I'm always like, having it being explained by you guys to me, I'm like, oh wow, these people are fucking rubes. What a dumb shit. But I promise you, if some girl would have caught me when I was 24 and she's like, do you want to go to this like literature reading thing? And she would have been smoking hot, I would have been like, yeah, absolutely. And then I go and it's like, do you feel lonely at night? I'm like, yeah, all the time, dude. Like, I mean, I could totally. And then they're like, do you have naked pictures of your dick? And I go, I guess I could give you one. What?
Dan, did I tell you the thing they do with the? Don't say it to anybody. No, did I tell you the thing they do with the Roman numerals?
No, what do they do?
Christine, bring me a pad and paper. I'm going to do it for Dan, and I'm going to show you one time of this thing. Did I look up and I was like, that would have made me listen to the next sentence for sure.
Yeah, I'm hearing
this
all
is gonna make you this might make you give me your wealth right now.
This is because when I'm hearing this and we're talking about the branding or whatever, I immediately think like I can see myself being like, dude, did you get branded? I go, dude, I don't know. Like that's my response. Like, dude, I don't
Nippy was pissed off at the branding, bro.
Yeah, can you call me Sippy? Can I be Sippy?
Yeah, you can be Sippy.
Sippy. I want to be Sippy. Sippy Soder.
This is going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
Do you see these?
Yeah, it's 4 and 9.
This is
right. Now let me ask you a question, Dan. How would you add one line to either of these to equal 6?
It's 9 and 4. Wait, to equal 6 together if you add them together?
No. Each line, take as an individual number. You have 4 and 6 in Roman numerals there.
Yeah.
How do you add one line? How do you add one line to either of these to make it 6?
I don't know. How do you?
Show him, Jay.
Escaping the next.
You see, Dan. Everybody thinks in lines in a straight linear pattern, but the line could be curved, and no one's looking for the curved lines, and that's wherein lies all the beauty in the world that you desire.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go to my car and get my AR-15 and clear out this entire community center.
When this guy revealed it, it blew these rubes' minds.
I mean, I can't tell you the anger I was just filled with when you wrote 6, because people have been tweeting at me since I told that story of getting ripped off.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, by that guy who's like, I can tell you what kind of shoes you got. And I'm like, what shoes? He's like, tennis shoes. And I'm like, damn, he got me. That feels like the similar thing where you're like, fuck you for that.
Yeah, he 3-card Monty'd them.
Yeah, dude. If you get tricked into a cult because of that,
but that's part of the what they're training you to do. But again, also these people don't see that they're joining into. It's Cutco knives, dude. It's
right. Spyderco. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the exact same thing. That's the whole plan of this business is to join this business to where they give you speeches about being leaders in business, and then you're just going to be working for their thing to earn sashes. Also, the prizes are sashes, and they all come out of it and they go, by the way, I know it's like, even when I heard it the first time, like, you have to earn your set, but then once you get that sash, you want the green sash, because that's a proctor. And,
That's
then you
so
get the
stupid.
and they put stripes on the sash.
That
And
is so
you
stupid.
assholes, how do you have money, you retards?
I don't
It's
know.
insane.
So fucking stupid that you're just like, oh, I need to upgrade my sash. I need a
Yeah.
new sash. Yeah, I don't know, man.
They're very hard to feel bad for.
They're very hard to feel bad for. Also, because they are all seemingly pretty well off. Like, one's the daughter of the Princess of Yugoslavia. The other two are like the sisters of the Seagram's gin fortune.
The
Like,
daughters,
they're just-
granddaughters of Seagram's, and then what's the? There's another one. What's the?
I'm sorry, I said Dallas, but it's the Dynasty.
Dynasty,
star.
Catherine Oxenberg, yeah.
The actress
man.
that's her daughter is
Well,
like lost in it.
India.
me-
That's
let
another
me-
thing that Dan, like, it's hard to feel any sympathy because Catherine Oxenberg, trying to save her daughter, she already sold the rights and made a shitty Lifetime movie about it.
Yeah.
You see it?
No.
No, did she really about her daughter being in that cult?
Wait.
Yeah.
We watched that one.
We didn't watch that one. I want to watch that one. You watched that one without me.
Oh yeah.
We're
I think-
separated right now.
Yeah, we're separated. But I think Katie and I watched the sex cult movie one.
Might have been it.
That was it. But Catherine Oxenberg. By the way, another thing I got to say, a lot of the documentary is her tireless hunt for her daughter. Spends a lot of time of her day smiling and laughing. She's getting through life fine.
They're still narcissistic.
Yeah, she's just sort of bored, and it seemed like she was bored, and she was like, "Oh, I guess I'll go look for my daughter. Joined a cult. I got no work. I got no work coming in right now. So I guess I'll look for my daughter in that cult or something."
I amend everything I said about cults. If you're going after rich kids, they should learn. They should learn a lesson.
This is a Lifetime movie.
That's got to be it.
Oh, I didn't see this one, but man, we got to watch this. This probably
I would watch this one because it's going to show you the end. Because I don't know where this daughter. There's still 4 more episodes.
This is
Yeah,
this is
I'm at like
probably-
6.
This is probably hot garbage. I really want to see this one.
Yeah, 6 was last night, and I think it's like a 9 or 10 parts.
Yeah, it's 9 parts.
9 parts.
Yeah,
3
it's
episodes.
infuriating though. I'm hate watching it at this point. Just to fucking.
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying watching it, but I've fallen asleep on the last 2 at the end. I think I fell asleep on one. There's like a 14-year-old or something he was hooking up with. Yeah.
I think the last one when they started to get the press involved and they started going to the cops maybe, and it got revealed that he might have had some underage broads.
Oh, cool! What a
Dan.
cool dude! What a
Dan.
cool dude!
Also,
One
something
girl-
else that Dan, I think you should employ this in your life now. I forgot. There's a very big thing about old Keith Raniere. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
About Keith Raniere. Guy or girl, every greeting is a kiss on the mouth.
Yes, dude, that's great. I'm waiting for it.
Every person he encounters, you are getting a fucking. I mean like a puckered lip, kiss on the mouth, and he will kiss your chick in front of you, sort of open mouthed.
I don't like that.
Well, you don't like it right now, but you're not in the cult, dude. Wait till you find. Wait till you get that sash around your neck and you feel the power.
Man, if we had to do that on the bonfire, it'd just be fucking all dude kisses, and then Christine, my friend's girlfriend, would, well, all right. It's like, I'd have longer kisses with Witzke than I would Christine. Where I'm like,
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that, but I would like to employ a sash system for this.
I was thinking about that since I started watching this. I wanted to
Maybe having a sash system, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What's the starter sash? Where do we start at?
It'll create little, just little wars within the crew with each other, just like of one-upsmanship, and maybe turning on each other more and diming each other out for problems instead of being so supportive of each other. We get them working against each other.
Vanguard J and Proctor Dan.
Proctor Dan.
And Dan, it's not just the sash color, but then you have to earn your stripes, like a green
System within a
green
system.
sash, and then 3 stripes, and then you can go to purple sash.
Jacob, if you know me and my video games and how much I love to play dolls on my video games, you know I love to level up. Let's go. Let's unlock sashes.
One of the main guys who left the cult is the guy I told you who made the documentary What the
Mark
Beat We Know, and which is a very popular documentary, and he was in it. And he's not. It's annoying because when they're out and you hear him talking, he's just like so crazy, and these crazy belief systems they build and all this crazy stuff. You were there so much that when his wife, who was in it too, goes, honey, I love you to death, and I want to be with you, but I am leaving this group. And he's like, well, hon, what do you mean you're leaving the group? And he's like, I'm leaving the group. He goes, I'm having some memories right now that they're like doing some sexual stuff to me and some weird, the branding and all this stuff. And she's like, I'd like you. I still want to be together, but like, I don't know. I think I'm out, and I'm worried because you're still in it. He was like, I got to talk to Keith on this. And I mean, they have recordings of him, and he goes, I've talked to Keith, and he says, you're just being a bitch. So
that's so funny. Keith says you're not being cool, and you just need to chill out.
But he said if you're willing to go over there and talk to him by yourself, and you can keep your mouth shut, that he won't get mad at you.
He said y'all can kiss and touch, and if you do that,
well, honey, get over there and suck his dick, because he told me that's the only way he's going to let you off the hook for this.
So we just need to figure it out.
It's so lame, dude. I'll tell you what, by the way, he was smart too. He swung for straight fives. He really did not fucking go to the group. The only hot girl that got involved, he made her like a partner. Allison Mack, and the rest of them, it's just they're like, it's almost like the thing with the guy. What we were watching that Love Fraud documentary too. It's a similar thing where he just gets like women who are like sad, even if they're married to like some old like frump, like like hillbilly. He moves in and it's all suave, and he's like, "Hey, let me get you away from all this, and let's go start a business together." And he steals their like $40,000 life savings and just moves on. So I'm saying this guy is sort of doing the same thing. He gets these girls who are like, even when they're younger and they were like prettier, they're just always sort of plain Janes. They all sort of look the same, but he has them. It's like Manson cultish, where it's like, it's not that they're all gorgeous girls. These girls will just fucking some of these idiots will fucking die for him.
He got his partner's daughter. Remember, he was promising her a baby every 6 months. She's got a fucking beak on her, dude.
Oh, the Seagram's girl, right? He was with her for like 17 years.
No, the Lauren Saltzman, his partner's daughter. Like,
damn, you go after your fucking.
Remember?
Nancy said.
Maybe not up to that one.
Nancy's daughter.
But, dude, Jay, my favorite part was when the guy who made the documentary, he told his mom he was leaving, and he played the voicemail from his mother.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, thank God. You've been with that stupid shit for over 12 years now. I'm so glad you knew." She was just like, "You fucking idiot. Thank God you're fine."
She's like, that's why none of us talked to you when you came over. Like, we were all so weirded out by your horse shit.
Dude, that's gotta be the most relieving phone call when you have a family member in a cult and they call you up and they go, "Hey, I'm staying at a hotel by the airport. I think I got mixed up in some shenanigans." Oh my God,
that's
thank
exactly
you.
what it was, dude.
I've missed you. Oh man, we haven't talked in 7 years.
That's exactly what it was.
I get my brother back, that weird phone call, because I think with addicts it happens gradually, like they get off the shit and then they kind of clean up a little bit, but cult, I feel like you could snap out of it quickly.